Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu the hero as Springboks cruise to emphatic triumph over Argentina. An outstanding individual performance by Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu guided the Springboks to an emphatic 67-30 victory over Argentina in Durban on Saturday. As expected, this was a tough and physical encounter filled with numerous thrilling moments, and Feinberg-Mngomezulu finished with a 37-point haul courtesy of a hat-trick of tries, 8 conversions, and a couple of penalties. That contribution was significant, as it is the most points ever scored in a single test by a Springbok player. South Africa eventually outscored Los Pumas by 9 tries to 3 with Pieter Steph du Toit, 2, Malcolm Marx, Cheslin Kolbe, Morn van den Berg and Manny Libak also crossing the whitewash for the home side. For Argentina, Santiago Chacabears and Tomas Albornoz dotted down, and they were also awarded a penalty try while Santiago Carreras kicked 3 penalties and 2 conversions. The result means the Boks move to the top of the Rugby Championship table, and they have now amassed 15 points, which is 1 ahead of New Zealand, while Australia and Argentina occupy 3rd and 4th positions respectively in the standings. The first 30 minutes of this encounter was marked by excellent defensive efforts from both sides, and after 25 minutes, Argentina held a 9-6 lead after Carreras had slotted 3 penalties for the visitors, while Feinberg-Mngomezulu had succeeded with a couple of 3-pointers off the tee for the hosts. In the 29th minute, the home side strung several phases together inside Argentina's half with Kolisi, Pieter Steph du Toit, and Ethan Hooker all prominent ball carriers. The latter was brought to ground close to Los Pumas' try line before Eben Etzebeth barged over from close quarters after gathering the ball from the ensuing ruck, but his effort was disallowed after a handling error. Kobus Rienic in the build-up. Despite that setback, the Boks were soon rewarded when Marx crossed for the game's opening try on the half-hour mark off the back of a line-out drive deep inside Argentina territory. Feinberg-Mngomezulu's conversion attempt was wide of the mark, which meant the Boks were up 11-9, but the visitors soon regained the lead in bizarre fashion. This, when a Santiago Carreras kick rolled over South Africa's try line, and Kolbe gathered before dotting down. He then proceeded to drop-kick the ball to Damian Willems, who was also behind the whitewash, but the ball came off the side of the Boks flyer's boot and was gathered by Chacabears, who then dotted down and started celebrating. Referee Angus Gardner checked with his TMO Brett Cronin whether a legitimate try was scored, and that was confirmed as Chacabears was within his rights to play the ball after Kolbe's kick. Soon after that, Los Pumas were also awarded a penalty try after they launched a line-out drive close to the Boks try line before Marx halted the maul illegally, and the Boks hooker was also yellow-carded for his indiscretion. Despite having a numerical disadvantage and trailing on the scoreboard, the Boks finished stronger and Feinberg-Mngomezulu soon left his stamp on the match. He gathered a pass from Willems midway between his 22 and the halfway line and spotted a gap in Argentina's backfield before launching a kick upfield. The ball bounced teasingly deep inside the visitors' 22, and the Boks playmaker gathered his own kick before diving over the whitewash for a spectacular try. The Boks fly half was far from done as he crossed for his second 5-pointer a minute later, after stepping past 3 defenders. That meant the hosts held a slender 25-23 lead at halftime, and 3 minutes after the restart, the Feinberg-Mngomezulu show continued when he launched a pinpoint cross-kick which Kolbe gathered before racing away to score his try. That meant the hosts now had a 7-point lead, and Feinberg-Mngomezulu gave them more breathing space when he sealed his hat trick after selling 3 defenders an outrageous dummy deep inside Argentina territory in the 51st minute. Argentina replied with a try from replacement back Albornoz shortly afterwards, but despite that score, the home side did not panic, And after Van den Berg dotted down on the hour mark, it was one-way traffic for the Boks as they clinched the result with Du Toit's 2 5-pointers and Libbok's try, which were all scored in a frantic 15-minute period at the end. That meant the hosts now had a 7-point lead, and Feinberg-Mngomezulu gave them more breathing space when he sealed his hat trick after selling 3 defenders an outrageous dummy deep inside Argentina territory in the 51st minute. Argentina replied with a try from replacement back Albornoz shortly afterwards, but despite that score, the home side did not panic, and after Van den Berg dotted down on the hour mark, it was one-way traffic for the Boks as they clinched the result with Du Toit's 2 5-pointers and Libbok's try, which were all scored in a frantic 15-minute period at the end. The teams: South Africa, 15 Damian Willems, 14 Cheslin Kolbe, 13 Conan Moody, 12 Damian de Allende, 11 Ethan Hooker, 10 Sacha Feinberg-Mngomezulu, 9 Kobus Rianic, 8 Jasper Wiese, 7 Pieter-Steph Du Toit, 6 Sia Kolisi C, 5 Ruan Nortje, 4 Eben Etzebeth, 3 Thomas Du Toit, 2 Malcolm Marx, 1 Bone Venter. Replacements: 16 Marco van Staden, 17 Jan Hendrik Wessels, 18 Wilco Lau, 19 R.G. Snyman, 20 Quagga Smith, 21 Morn van den Berg, 22 Maney Libbok, 23 Andre Esterhuizen. Argentina: 15 Juan Cruz Malia, 14 Rodrigo Isgro, 13 Lucio Cinti, 12 Santiago Chacaberes, 11 Mateo Carreras, 10 Santiago Carreras, 9 Gonzalo Garcia, 8 Joaquin Oviedo, 7 Marcos Kremer, 6 Pablo Matera, 5 Lucas Paulos, 4 Franco Molina, 3 Joel Sclavi, 2 Julian Montoya C, 1 Mako Vivas. Replacements: 16 Ignacio Ruiz, 17 Boris Wenger, 18 Francisco Coria Marchetti, 19 Guido Petty, 20 Pedro Rubialo, 21 Juan Martin Gonzalez, 22 Simon Benitez Cruz, 23 Tomás Albornoz. Referee: Angus Gardner Ra. Assistant referees: Pierre Browsett FFR, Angus Maybe NZR. TMO: Brett Cronin Ra. FPRO: Damon Murphy Ra.